Reawaken your tuning fork. My very first experience with legal commercialized gambling was as an observer. Way back in college, my buddy knew this guy that was a big-time gambler. We drove a couple of hours to watch him play. All I knew were the characters from TV. This guy was nothing like that. Since then, I've been to a lot of casinos. And most gamblers are more or less like the dudes on TV. But this guy was different. My buddy and I followed him around the casino. Finally, he stopped at a table, a card game. He stood watching for a while. Finally, he plopped down a huge bet. He won, took his winnings, and with a big smile on his face said, "That's it, we're done." We found some late-night Thai restaurant and ate quite a lot. There's that famous joke about the plumber, the dude who shows up at a guy's house to go and fix his flooded basement. He spends an hour or so looking around. Finally, he tightens one part. Then he charges the homeowner $500. The homeowner's angry since he only made one small adjustment. The plumber explains it's not the adjustment, it's knowing where to make the adjustment. There are plenty of examples of this, of people studying a situation and then jumping in doing something very small and seemingly insignificant to the observers. But that seemingly insignificant input creates massive output. That one straw that breaks the camel's back, that one snowflake that causes the avalanche. Malcolm Gladwell wrote an entire book about this called The Tipping Point. This is also the idea behind the famous butterfly effect, which is an aspect of chaos theory. A butterfly flaps his wings in Brazil, and 2 weeks later there is a hurricane in Texas. This is describing the chaos embedded in the math of weather. A system that has only a few variables, wind, humidity, temperature, etc., but is impossible to predict more than a day or two out because of chaos theory. So how is it possible for humans to jump into a system and after careful observation make massive changes on very little effort? First, get out of your head. If you force everything through your conscious mind, you will miss tons of critical information. We evolved to use mostly intuition to understand what and how to do things. We have genetically programmed intuition, which allows us to do things like read a room, read between the lines, or as the Japanese say, read the air, to know people's feelings beyond what is obvious. This is possible because our mind-body system, your mind-body system, are emotional tuning forks. We send and are capable of picking up massive amounts of data. Take your time using your intuition to read a room and know who to approach. Know exactly what to say and how to say it. Do this and the results will be astounding. To learn how, visit mindpersuasion.com/telepathic-enhancer.